Hey guys, welcome back to Metal Chopping Block. Today we're going to do one of the most metal sounding recipes I've come across, smashed chicken. Here's my hammer, here's my chicken, let's get to bashing. Up the irons! In order to do this chicken, we're going to do it in a spatchcock technique, which is basically butterflying the chicken. So we're going to cut the spine on either side, open her up, and start bashing the hell out of it. Okay guys, so now that we've cut the spine out, so we have the spine out, you can throw this out, you can put it aside and keep it for chicken stock, or if you have two beautiful puppies like I do, you can cut it in half and give it to them for a midnight snack. Stay. Good boy. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so now we got the chicken flattened out. Now if we were doing a spatchcock chicken technique, we would have to be cutting into the breastplate a little bit, breaking it up, but because we're going to be bashing it with a hammer. Rafi used to say, like my old friend, Nikski, hammer fixes everything, and we're going to fix this chicken. We're going to smash the hell out of it. So what I like to do is cover it up with a cloth, because if you don't, your kitchen's going to look like a Dexter scene. You have blood and guts all over the place. So we're going to start bashing the hell out of this thing, and we're going to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Hey guys, tonight we're going to try something different with my chicken. We're going to dry age it. I've done it with steaks and prime ribs. It's been fantastic. I've never done it with chicken before. I've watched the video and they said it was amazing, so we're going to try this tonight. We're going to put this on a rack, salt it, put it in the fridge for the night, and then we'll be back for cooking it in the morning. So we got it all salted on both sides. She's beautiful and flat. We're going to take this to the fridge and let her sleep for the night till the morning when we cook her all up. Hey guys, we're going to put this chicken to bed for tonight and we'll see you in the morning. This smashed chicken is going to be friggin' awesome.
Meanwhile, 8 hours later.
Good morning, welcome back to the Metal Chopping Block. Let's see how she goes. So today we're going to cook the chicken on the gas grill. I'm using the Weber Summit. It's a really great grill. We get it up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. We're in new territory here. This is like a stranger in a strange land. I've never salted this stuff the night before, and as you can see, the salt is starting to do some of its magic on the bird. So we're going to dry this chicken off. We're going to pat it down with some cloth, and then we're going to start to season it. Getting ready to season our bird. Now because we've salted it overnight, we're not adding any salt, which means you don't add any rub because there's a lot of sodium and salt in a rub. So all we're gonna do is pepper, rosemary, cayenne, mustard, and our X factor is gonna be espresso coffee. This is gonna be friggin' awesome, friggin' awesome. X factor. Okay, so normally when we do a flattened chicken like this, I will marinate with mustard all night. It's amazing. It adds so much flavor and gives it a great crust. But because we did it with the salting, I'm adding the mustard today. But if you're gonna do this without the salt and you don't wanna do it overnight, Just flatten your chicken, marinate it with some mustard, and season it, and she's ready to go on the grill. You can do it all in one day. So I like to add a few strings of rosemary on top because it looks nice for presentation. I love rosemary anyway, so it's more flavor. And then even when the juices start flowing, we use this as a brush, and it just helps spread the juices and the rosemary flavor all over the chicken. Okay, so we got the meat eater thermometer in. I put in whole chicken. It recommends that we go medium well at 163 to 167. So that's what we'll set our chicken at. And we're ready to put it on the grill. See you out there. So with the meat eater, right now we have our target is set for 165. Our internal right now is 149. Now this is telling me that we are at 310. The ambient in here is at 177. So here we go again. The cooking surface, totally different than these. You got to get a good thermometer to get the proper temperature. So we've reached the temperature that the chicken's done at. So what I've done now is I've turned it up. So we're starting to sear it a little bit so we give it a nice little crust. Once I've flipped it a couple more times, we'll take it back inside and start cutting into it. And then time for La Panja. So we brought the chicken inside, we let it sit for a few minutes. It's very important you let it settle for about 5 minutes or so. Now we're gonna start cutting it up into chunks, put it on a plate. It smells awesome. The color, I'm very happy with how it looks. It has a beautiful crust to it, and hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. All right, guys, so now we are going to taste this. It looks great. We're gonna just see how it works out. What do you think, Sammy?
Well, it's been fun filming another session, another episode of Nick Master Chef Cooking here. And yeah, let's give it a try.
So because it's white meat, Russian standard vodka for me, whole garden wheat beer for Sammy boy. Cheers, sempre
Cheers.
duro. Let's see if this salt thing worked out. I'm going for the breast.
I'll take a little dark meat here.
Now, it looks very tender, very, very juicy.
Wow, it
So-
falls apart so easily. That, eh? Smells good.
Oh, wow. She got a bite to it.
Tender.
Hey, very good. So, for anybody who wants to salt your chicken overnight, it works. Fantastic, extremely juicy, not salty at all. Remember, whenever you do any kind of dry aging, do not add salt or any kind of rub afterwards because it'll take the salt thing. Oh my God, it's so good. What do you think?
Very, very tender. Good spice, not overly spiced. Very nice, Nick.
All right, well, up the irons. We did another one, turned out great, guys. Try this recipe, you'll love it. Till next time, I think the next one we're going with burgers. To give you kind of a sneak peek, we're gonna do 2 types of burgers. A ZZ Top burger that I got from the recipe from a restaurant here in Brantford. It's called Xander's, and we're making up one called a Mosh Pit burger. That's gonna be interesting, should be pretty fun.
And try this recipe and leave a comment if you like. Don't forget to give us a like. And if you want, you can subscribe. That keeps us going. And we look forward to doing this again for you.
Remember, all the music written and performed by my son Dante Schiavulli. Up the irons. Till next time, metal chopping block.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
Let's eat.
I'm gonna try a wing. Holy shit.
good wings.
Wow. Yep, definitely.
So in order to prepare this recipe, we're going to do it in, forgot the word. So in order to do this recipe, we got to do this chicken in a spatchcock. In order to do this recipe, we're going to cut this chicken in a spatchcock.
So we reached the 165 temperature that the thumb up. Okay, let's try again. So we reached the 165 temperature the thermometer told us. Holy shit. We marinate with mustard. It's great for chicken. It's great on ribs too. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Sorry, Bruno. Too spicy for you.